What should other tech leaders know about AI, specifically as it relates to growing their companies?
AI is nothing without data, and it's very very important to understand how your company collects data, how it stores the data, and what's relevant. Because a lot of companies who want to jump into AI, when we engage with them, we typically we do an assessment initially. And that assessment is to figure out the maturity of that company in terms of people, process, and tools and data. And so, quite often, we have come across the situation where the company has got a lot of goals, a lot of pain points that they want to solve, but they are not collecting the data in the right way. Data is the new oil and is the sort of engine behind AI. Because AI at the root of it is very statistical. So that significance comes about from a lot of data. The more data you have, the more your recommendations and predictions and forecasts can have some validity. But then if you don't have enough data, then you are sort of making certain assumptions based on very little information, and that tends to have very poor results. So data collection is number one. If that problem is solved, then you can turn your attention to the other three things, which is people, process, and tools. So in the case of process, we got to figure out, okay, now that the company has collected data correctly, how does information move within a company? And what we have found out is that a lot of companies have a lot of tribal knowledge. And this tribal knowledge is buried within how that company functions and within various people in those companies. And so if you go there and ask them some question, they won't be able to answer very objectively. They'll say, this is how we do it here. And that's no good for AI. AI needs things almost to be very precise. So normally we force companies to give us a sort of a data flow or kind of a flow diagram to say how data and people interact and how does it move around the company for this particular function. Could be accounting, could be sales, could be marketing. The process has to be clearly specified. And then it comes to people and tools. So sometimes they might have the right people, but the people might be lacking training. So we might have to retool them, retrain them. And then the tooling, they might have some antiquated technologies which need to be looked at to upgrade to sort of work in the AI ecosystem.